Welcome everybody for this quick stream. Nimbus has updated the scenery. I had seen some issues with it, you know, taxi sign and runway with the wrong sign and everything. And they updated, and now they actually have a library, and actually it looks much better texture wise. Look at that. So we are here in Charlotte. We're gonna do a quick flight down to Atlanta in the 7.5, but we're using the American airline because that's their hub over here. Yeah, this is much nicer. So they listen. You see this right here, 18 left. It used to say 18 center. So you can go to any stream that I did, and when I pull up over here, when I actually identified this, and yeah. So this is why I want to take a look. I know it's a little late, but we're going to do a quick flight into Atlanta. There are a couple other things I want to see. So let's go ahead and take a little tour of the airport and see what they've done. You know, if time stream it, I might just see this is fixed. It used to say 18 center. That didn't make sense at all. And the texture seems really nice. Okay, they've done some work in here. And they have it in there on also tell you the improvement that they made on it here. So all the taxi sign, you know, all the wear, everything is proper now. Yo, Pilot G, what's up, man? Just looking at the scenery, man, that I had some issue with, and then now they made an update. So I'm glad that they read their stuff, because I did, you know, I took some screenshot and post them up, and then let them see it. It's like, whoa, this is payware, man. I pay for this. This is better be right. And then so here it is. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I had issue with, right? I came over here in taxi and going to 18 center, and when I get over here, there was this taxi line was broken, like right here, broken. I'm like, whoa, 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 and broken again right here, and here, and then I can tell where they did some fixing, like right here. So yeah, it's all fixed now. Now let's make sure this runway say 18 center. Let's make sure, because this is 18 center. All right, yep, 18 center, and they have 18 right over here, which is the longer. Oh, nope, that's not good. I found something. Look at this. Now, why? Okay, see, that might have to do with my ortho or something like that, but this is not good right here. I mean, what the hell? Okay, I no, because see, this still in the way. I mean, this is a taxiway. It's not a runway, but you still should not see that. So I'm glad I came over here to see that, and hopefully that has nothing to do with my ortho, you know. So let's take a look more. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay. All right. So here's now. Where is this going? Is that to the 5 runway? What is this here? Ooh, that's a long taxi, man. If you have to land over here, what the hell's going on over here? Now, this is not as bad as compared to before, but I'm still going to report that. All right, so now we come over here. Whew, man, if you have to land all the way to the right, man, that's some craziness. Look at this. This is where that's a long taxi, bro. And so I'm hoping maybe it's something within my thing that's causing that over in that taxiway over there. So this is 18 right. Yeah, 18 right. That looks good. Look at the traffic over there. So that looks good. So I'm okay with that. Vegetation looks good. The only problem that I see right now is is that little thing that I saw with those trees and that taxiway over there. So yeah, this looks good. And I can tell you the ortho is much sharper too. Yeah, yeah, you're right, Captain Alex. That's probably ortho Sam Haven that's causing that. That's why I don't want to jump the gun on that one. I don't want to jump the gun because if I take that out, something tells me I'm not going to see it. You know what I mean? But it looks much sharper. Vegetation and trees looks really good. Okay, see, this is the other right here. Yeah, this looks pretty damn good. Look at that. The ortho is nice. Yeah, Captain Alec, I think I have to agree with you on that one. I think it has something to do with, yeah, because sometimes things can act funky. You know what I mean? So, oh look, they even have this is real in real life right there. They're doing some construction in this taxiway here. So even they even have that model. Wow, look at that. You see that? Now, here's some more of this right here. This is not supposed to be there. And now they do have a library that comes with the airport. And I don't know if that's causing that as well, but I'm gonna check everything just to make sure. Like, this part I understand, but this right here, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do some more testing, like, remove Sam Haven, which means that you can't really taxi over here, this section, because they're working on it. Now this side is fine. Now I've never been over here. Let's go to this. Oh no, I don't want to go too fast. I've never been over here, but I can tell you the sharpness of it looks really good. Yeah, never taxi this way. What is this? What taxiway is this? Is that the cargo area? Yeah, because this is 36 right over here. That is the cargo area. Yeah, it is. I didn't even know that you had that. You could taxi through there. So let me make sure that there's no more issues. Okay, this side looks good. Oh, that stuff looks good. Yeah, the ground texture looks really good. And this right here used to say 18 center. Oh man, I was screaming bloody murder. I'm like, yo, what do you mean 18 center? This right here used to say 18 center. Now they got it right, 18 left. As it should say 18 left here and 18 left there if you're entering that section. So there's a couple things I see. Again, Captain Alec, before I scream bloody murder, I'm going to remove certain things and read the manual just to make sure. All right. And yeah. And here we are. Here we are. So I'll take, before I take pictures and do all that stuff, I'm going to have to kind of play around with it a little bit. Like I said, it does have a library that it comes with. So I want to see if anybody else is having the same problem. So yeah. So who's this here? Gamer 894. If it's free, you own the scenery already. Yeah, I own the scenery already. Yeah, I do. I wish they would update the OID. They are missing so many taxiway. Really? They did update the OID. Have you? When was the last time you downloaded the OID? They have a 1.4. Exclusion zone. Yeah. No, it's been a new payware, Cam. They just updated because I saw some things, and then but I did see some things still. You know, the tree. So, but that could be. I have to look at it before. You know, that could be Sam Haven that's doing that. You know, so I'm going to remove Sam Haven, see if they're still there. We can go from there. But anyway, this is just the main attraction, what I wanted to do. So now we're going to go ahead and do the flight into Atlanta. There's another thing I noticed, like when the XP flew to Atlanta today, his scenery, when he got into Atlanta, wasn't looking right. So I got to see what's going on, see if I get the same thing. Okay, I'm talking about his ortho, and then, you know, not specifically the airport, the ortho coming into the scenery itself. So we're going to see what's going on over here. So this should be a quick flight. So let's go ahead and lower this music and let's get to work. Okay, alrighty. So battery, set power, continuous. Oh, come on. Your damper, nav, you. Get window heats can come on. Position light can come on, and we're gonna let's go ahead and get some equipment out. Go to ground. So we got trucks, LSU, GPU, fuel truck, and loader. Go to airplane. Open this up. You and you. All right. Cool beans. It definitely looks sharper, a lot sharper. All right. So we can go ahead and get the external power can come on. Bus ties can come on, utility buses. We're gonna get the left and right gen. Okay. And come over here. All right, no smoking and seatbelts I can come on. 75, so all this can come on. And it's gonna go to auto, and we're gonna put this on the little diamond square here. There it is. Yep. Okay. So now let's go ahead and pull up checklist. All right, 757. Okay, there it is. All right, pre-flight checklist, circuit breakers and engine equipment. Check. We pretend we check that. Okay. Oxygen. We're gonna test that. Okay, that's tested. IRS is on set to nav. Hydraulic panel set. Air conditioning and pressurization is set to auto. Window heats are on. Flight instrument. It's pretty much what it is now. 200 00 110,000. And throttle is closed. Fuel control switches are cut off. Gear pencil removed. Parking brake is set. That's a pre-flight. So next will be before start. All right, so let's go ahead and move that. And let's come over here. Enter our position. All right. You're going to go KCLT. All right, we're going to put the GPS position, which is where we park right now. So we go here and enter that. Go to route, and then let's see. Hold on. Okay, so we're gonna go to KCLT, KATL. All right, cool beans. And we're gonna be American 617. Activate, execute. Oh, damn, I have to change that. All right, so let's see what the ATIS is. Unload that, import from SimBrief. All right, here it is. So, like I said, it's a very short flight. And yeah, they use a 75 on this route too, okay? Before somebody asked. So here it is here. And what is the weather? It's nice and clear. 140 at 7. Few at 25. And then 17 Celsius, 3019. Okay. And it is. Real world is doing 36 right departure, which is what we have. Sanitation is. Why does sanitation have 18 cent? That's 55 minutes ago. We're not listening to that. Well, the same thing, yeah. Based on this right here, the weather, meter. Well, you know what? It should be the ones. Yeah. 140 at 7. And real world is doing 36. That's old, though. I'm pretty sure they're not doing that right now. So 18 left or 18 center. So we're going to do 18 left. All right. That's what we're doing. All right. That 18 left here. We're going to be at 340. We'll get there pretty quick. And here's our fuel. This is the alternate. That's Birmingham. And then this is the right. So it's going to be 18 left. Bob's Z5. Okay, we're going to Aussie 2 into ATL 18. 8 left. All right. So let's go ahead and say departure 18 left. So Bob C5, Tinsley, execute, go to ATL, we have Ozzy and Levy, and 8 left. Let's see if I want 8 left. Let's see if I'm picking real world. 8 left or 9 left. I think I want to do 9 left. Yeah. I think I want to do 9 left. Oh no, 9 right. It's 9 right. No, we're going to stick with 8 left. Alright. Okay, cool. Execute that. Go to legs. So this is a radar vector departure. Alright, here you go. Okay, so that's all done. Let's go ahead and little big RTO. Let's load the plane, huh? Shall we? Okay, so we got 138 packs, 138, and cargo is going to be 0, and fuel is going to be 16,100. All right, so fuel rate should be 159.9, which is that optimized. All right, we're good. We don't need to load. All right, so this is loading. Let's go back and then get that's 3019. Okay, and the other side. Okay, cool. Put this here as well. Okay, 3019 is good. All right, I think we are ready to rock and roll. So let's take a look at. I think everything's already loaded. All right, plane is loaded. So let's go to traction wheel, LSU, fuel truck, gate config, and loader. We're gonna leave the GPU alone for now, and go to plane. Let's close everything. All right, so now we can go ahead and get started with the GPU. Let's get the pumps on. APU, not GPU. Okay. Okay, then to bring that down a little bit. All right. APU gen can come on. All right, and external power can come off. Okay, and we can get rid of you. All right, 18 left. Climb heading 183. And then direct. So 8,000 is gonna be okay. So we are right here. So we'll push back in the alley, and we're going to take Mike Charlie and Charlie 12. All right, let's go ahead and get on Vatsim. Okay, all right, let's get American 617 connect. All right, cool. So now that's done. Let's go ahead and do the performance numbers. Okay, my reserve is going to be seven one. $340. Cost index 51. Win is 333. Takeoff. All right, let's see what that's going to be. Go to SIM brief. So we're doing 18 left. Calculate. So we got flap 5, takeoff 2. So come over here, change that to takeoff 2. There it is. And flaps 5. And it's going to be 45 Celsius. CG. All right, so we got 120. Let me see. 123, 130, 138, 138, 139, 141. So I think I like that better. 133, 139. And 141. All right, cool. And so we got 141 over here. Perfect. And D can come on both side. So we got V nav speed. We got the heading all fixed. And we need to get all right, so we need to go take off. All right, we got to click it again. Something I learned recently from Captain Alec, I believe. There it is. So now we're going to do the FO side. One, 2, 3. Okay, so that's good. So all that is set, and there's no weather to speak of, so we can put that on it over here. All right, and then that's it. All right, let's go ahead and file the plan. Pre-file. All right. Okay, cool beans. So we got 4757 is our squat. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get the CTAP frequency. All right, that's 118,100. All right, cool beans. I think everything is good. Okay, I think we're ready for push. Yeah, they improved the textures tremendously. So we are going to push that way. Oh, look at downtown Charlotte. Is that my setting, man? I have my setting the distance. I mean, you can see it, but if I zoom into it, then you're really gonna see it. See that? And this is Map Enhancement Pro, by the way. Look at these damn birds, man. They better get out of there. And the trees looks pretty awesome too. Yeah, it looks good. Just a few things they need to clean up. Hey, Sponge, what's up? All right, let's go ahead and
So Dale.
okay. Let's call a better pushback. Oh, I already have one already. Okay, so before I start checklist, fuel, we have total fuel is 16,000 pounds of fuel, and window locked. Okay. Seatbelt sign is on, I believe so. Yep. MCP set 141, 183, 8,000 feet.
Okay, aircraft, this will be a 3-person wireless
Thrust.
headset push.
Takeoff thrust is at 45. And takeoff speed, we got 133, 139, 141. CDU pre-flight complete. Trim is at, hold on a second. We got 3.8. Let's go ahead and take care of that here.
Okay,
All right,
copy.
3.8.
Door lights out. Bypass pin is in. Parking brake set.
Taxi and takeoff is incomplete.
Big doors and access panels.
Rear anti-collision should be on. And we're ready to go. Before start check is complete.
Copy, parking brake release. Clear start both engines.
All right, sign number 2. Looking for 25. It's 25. Yeah, I have to do improve my shadows, then you can see this better. Okay, one good start. Engine number 1. Looking for 25%. It's 25%. Hydraulics. Looking at this. Charlotte traffic, American 617, be taxi via Mike, Charlie 12, 4 and 18 left departure, Charlotte traffic. Alright, after start checklist, probe heat is on, anti-ice as required, isolation valve is off, fuel control valve switch is run on lock, right deck door is closed, after start checklist complete. Before taxi, recall, check, flight control. Okay. Left run. Try that again. Good check is done.
Traffic American 22.4.2 Nimbus, Mike.
People are landing on 36 right. Oh, God, I gotta wait. He's at... Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for him. I don't think when people look at the weather when they're coming in so they can switch runway, you know? I don't think they do. So wait a minute, is he 22, 20? Oh, he's landing over there. Okay, cool. We can line up. Charlotte traffic. American 617 line up and 18 left for departure. Charlotte. Yo, Gilly, what's up, man? So does FMC data uplink work with Vatsim?
American 615, there's a guy on final 1A left.
On final 1-8 left? Okay, we'll wait for him.
Oh, no, he actually has time. He's far out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
And how far is he out?
5 miles.
We'll wait for the traffic.
No, you make it, bro.
We'll wait for him. We're not in a hurry. There he is. Yo, what's up? Ooh, he looked like he put it right there. He looked like he put it right there. Or he bounced it. Okay. Good, good, good. So we're ready to line up. Charlotte traffic, American 617, line up and wait for and 18 left.
traffic, Red 2220 crossing 36 center.
Okay, think we're ready. Charlotte traffic, American 617 departing 18 left, heading 183, Charlotte. V1, rotate. After takeoff checklist, then landing gears are up, no lights, flaps are up, altimeter set. After takeoff checklist complete. Passing 10,000 feet. Yeah, I got that a long time ago too. Sponge. You see, the anti-ice for engine anti-ice. Remember, this was kind of white, so now it's going away. You see that? This is model, people, because it's so cold. I checked the temperature. I'm like, whoa. So I might have to put wings too. It's minus 6. Anything below 10, minus 10, you gotta put the anti-ice on. Yep, looking better. I don't know why it's so freaking cold up here. It's 8, hopefully getting the double digits. It's going to be a quick climb and descent. All right, 13, so we're good. We're getting there. 1.6 in the middle. All right, we need to go 1 to 2.8. Yep, it's model, bro. When I look at and see what the temperature was, you know, when it gets below 10, otherwise X-Men will kill you. It will. So now we 22. All right, so we can go ahead and
ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. We will shortly begin our in-flight service. We offer a variety of complimentary beverages and snacks.
So let's look at the.
For your information,
by the way, guys, this is the plane that I'm going to be flying in for Vatsim Expo.
With the remaining flight time of approximately 1 hour 15 minutes. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the service.
From Tampa to
Ladies
Atlanta,
and gentlemen,
then Atlanta,
this is the captain.
and the 739 to
we are currently
Minneapolis.
cruising at 34,000 feet. We are on schedule for an on-time arrival into Hartsfield/Jackson, Atlanta at approximately 1:35. The weather in Hartsfield/Jackson, Atlanta looks good, with clear skies.
Let's see what's
we'll
about
update you again before we begin our descent. Thank you.
Is he at 14,000? Okay, there it is. FX Express in Minneapolis, St. Paul. Yeah, the link is in my description. You can, and it's also popping. You can click this right here. Let me pin it. Pin this message. So So you can click that. You get all the info you need on Vatsim Expo. You know, yeah, you know I am. You know I'm gonna try the Bluebird, man. Come on now. And I got a story to tell him too, that I flew in a 7.5 coming over here. Yes, I will fly it, because I fly it so much. I want to see it. Now I know they're gonna have the system. I know it's gonna be very well modeled. Okay, I just want to see how it feels on Microsoft. And that plane might just bring me back to Microsoft. That in the iFly 737 Max, but we're gonna get our own Max 8 and F4 Lab, which is gonna be steady level. But that Bluebird, somebody told me if you already have this, why would no? Because the Bluebird have the latest code. It's probably gonna be more up to date, and it's gonna go deep in the system. And that's one of the reasons that I want to fly it. And plus, this is my second favorite plane behind the Max 8. You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, bro. I think I'm gonna try to stream it live. You know what? I gotta fix this stupid thing right here. All right, here, top of the sync coming up. Yeah, the 7.6, you probably won't see that until the following year. All right, we are descending. All right, descent checks is pressurizers and altitude set. Seat belts is on. Recall check. Auto brake. Let me see what my auto brake is going to be. So 8 left. Auto brake going to be 1. Flaps 30. All right. Okay, there it is. 109.30. $95. Okay, that's all set. And let's go ahead and put a fix into this here. KATL 08 left. So we're gonna go 10, 6, and 3. Okay, that's all set. We'll put that up as we get closer. All right, so Atlanta weather 110. It is 0 left, so we're good there. Sanitation have, I don't know, sanitation is tripping. All right, and META 3013. Okay, cool. All right, excuse me a second, guys. He said the flight factor 7.6 and 7.7 is the only reason I fly X-Men, other like the 7.3s fly on Microsoft. Well, hey, you got your reasons, man. You know why you fly X-Plane. Um, I also have my reason why I fly it exclusively. Um, but because I'm more into the planes. I'm more into how the planes fly versus textures and how pretty the sim is. So my first thing is how does the play feel in the sim, whether it's X-Men, Microsoft, or anything else. That's what That's what draw me. Because I had my experience when I was flying 2020, and I didn't like it. Now I know 2024 has improved from that, but from my understanding, it's better, but it's not like definitely not like planes filled in X-Plane. Will I fly 2020? Of course I will. I mean 2024. Of course I will, because I'm gonna fly the Bluebird. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. All right, we need to get C-tab frequency for Atlanta. So we got KATL. So it's going to be 119,100. Okay. Approach. All right, so it's going to be 3013. Okay, get the other side. All right, and you. All right. So we're good there. Full. So, sponsor, yeah, of course, me too. I do also mind the physics and things, but I think it's more of aircraft availability. PMDG does have the 777, but I prefer the flight factor since it has more system. Yeah, that's, yeah. And Boeing 5 said they are both great sim. Yes, you're right. They both of them have their flaws, man. None of them are perfect. That's for sure. Yeah, the CPU is getting beat up here. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh yeah, I knew it. Let's go ahead and close that. All right, let's get our approach altimeter set on both sides. Navigator set. All right, let's go ahead and get the lights.
Traffic.
Now he's way over there. So these guys are coming this way to go downwind. That's interesting. Oh no, they departing. What are they doing? Oh yeah, they depart. Yep. Oh, hold on. Where is this going? He's turning. Oh, he's coming to it. Yeah, he's coming to Atlanta. So he's gonna be in front of me. Both of these guys. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Because these guys are like in front of me. I gotta give them room. All right, let's switch frequency.
Traffic.
Atlanta traffic, American 617 on the left downwind for 08 left, Atlanta. Alright, speed checks, flap 1. Where's this going? Oh, he's coming too. Yep. So I'm gonna have to wait for him. All right, have a good night, Boeing 5. All right, we're gonna go 4,000. So he's on final.
Traffic.
We good. Atlanta traffic, American 617, turning base for 08 left, number 3. All right, got the localizer. All right, sub is on. Mm. 127. Go around to 4,000. Lights, lights, lights. Atlanta traffic, American 617, 10 miles out, 8 left. Atlanta. All right, here you go. 5-1. Key down. 127. That's 18. That's 25. And flaps 30. There's a crosswind here. Atlanta traffic, American 617 short final 08 left, Atlanta. Okay, get downs, flaps 30, 3 greens. We are clear of the land. Ten knot. Mm.
1,000.
Check.
Minimum.
Slight slope. Slight slope. Slight slope. Slight slope.
100.
Slight slope.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, that wind pushed me. Let me wait right here. Atlanta traffic, American 617 on Bravo to Delta, crossing 26 left on Delta for the gate, American 617. Nope, that's it, man. That's the only flight. That's the only flight because I wanted to, you know, test that scenery in Charlotte. So I got a few things, but yeah, it's kind of late for me. So Delta. All right, let's go ahead and stop that. Here we are. Minus 143. 57 minutes. Yeah. I will take that. Okay, we can close you. And yeah. Hey, definitely, man. Definitely. I appreciate you. Appreciate the support as always. You know I'm gonna get some video when I fly in 7.5 in real life. So let's go ahead. Replay. Let's get out of Vatsim. I know we weren't center line, so all right. Before we do anything, let's turn on back the lights. Okay, replay. Yep. Yep, way off. So good. That one got me. I got in the zone, but center line, man, way off. Remember, it's the same thing happened in the XP happened to me. All right, guys, this was a short stream. Just wanted to see if they had made the correction. They did. The scenery does look better, but still, I see some trees, you know, like in that taxiway back there, all the way inside. So I'm gonna uninstall Sam Haven and see if that fixed it, because you never know, it could be something that I have that's causing that. But with that said, it was a huge improvement from the first release. So I definitely like it. No mess up taxiway. So with that said, appreciate you all for stopping by on this late announcement. Spongy, Boeing 5, Robo, Gil, Tyler Aviator, Cam MD11, Captain Alec, Gamer, Pala G. We'll see you guys in the next one.